There's a number of people on my staff right now that lived at Clayton House, received services at Clayton House, moved off, resumed their lives. A couple of years down the line, decided that they wanted to give back in a formal way, so they'll fill out an application, get interviewed, and it's a great pleasure to actually hire those people.
I'm a residential support specialist here at the Recovery House. That includes intake, admissions, and discharge of patients who are recently or trying to discover what it is they need to do in recovery for longevity. I've been here for about 18 months employed, but I was also a client myself. I am in recovery. I've been here 2 years and 1 time. I made the decision after the second time to do what I needed to do for me, and I've always wanted to come back here because it helped me not only monetarily in life, sustain my lifestyle, but it keeps me green also in my recovery to see clients come in at different stages and to reassure them that it is doable, talk to them about experiences that I've experienced, not read about.
I'm a recovery support specialist for InterCommunity and proud of it, you know. I paid a big price for it, believe me. If I amount the pain and the money that I wasted and getting this position and stuff like that and where I'm at, I paid a big price, you know what I mean? But it was, you know, it was worth it because if I can save somebody, and I always grab people and they say, Carlos, thank you so much. I say, I haven't done nothing. You know, I'm just telling you what I went through and what you can do with your life if you put your mind to it, you know. Always remember that the thought is a thought if you let it just be a thought, but once you act on that thought, it's an action.
I went on and I got my associate's degree and I came back. I like being here, I love being here actually because it keeps me in the real, because I see people coming in different phases and different stages for different reasons, and I can identify with all of them, and I'm also able to help them.
The best thing is that I'm helping somebody. That somebody got it. I can tell somebody what I went through and stuff like that, and they have a chance to change their life, and I'm proof of it. And I'm proof of it because a lot of the people that come through here seen me years back when they see me, oh my God, you that person? Because I'm telling you, that person died. You know, I used to weigh $150, $160. I'm 250 now, you know, but it's all good, you know, it's good weight, you know, and when they see it and they see the happiness and then I talk to them and they see the perspective, but that's the thing, when you sit with somebody and they can put, they know when you full of it or not, because when you put 2 and 2 together and stuff like that and they see intellectually the way you talking and stuff like that, they know if you full of it or not, you know. You know, it's a big price that you pay going through this and stuff like that. And I'm glad where I'm at. I'm glad.
I can go anywhere in Hartford, Farmington, Bloomfield, Avon, Simsbury, and I run into somebody who's been here. And they'll ask I'll ask how they're doing there. And they're working, they're maintaining. They say to me, you know, I'm so glad that this and that. And then they'll say to me, I got somebody that needs, and can I bring? I'm like, yes. I run into people who have left here that have the same jobs that they got when they were here, they're still holding them. Some of them have gone on to school, some of them are in departments and stuff. It really does me good when I know that I can recognize people and people can recognize me throughout the communities, and it's all right. It wasn't like when I was in addiction, you know, and I didn't want to be recognized or want to be around people or for people to see me. Now it's good.
What made InterCommunity different was the way they broke it down, because InterCommunity doesn't belittle you. They explain to you, okay, if you do this and do this and do this, everything's gonna be all good and you can have this. If you do this and put this together and stuff like that, good things are gonna start happening, you know, and you had to put in the work. They don't do the work for you. So when you start doing those things and you start seeing that blessings start coming back, you say, I want some of this. And then when you got it, and then you don't want to leave it. You say, I'm going to keep this. I don't want to leave it. I don't want to leave here. And that's what happens with a lot of people that come through here. They want to stay.
I was in addiction for 40 years. 40 years. And all that time, I felt like I wasn't doing anything to anybody. I wasn't hurting anybody. I was just doing it to myself. So what did it matter? I didn't realize that while I was being an addict, I was also a son, a brother, a father, an uncle, a grandson, a cousin. And I didn't fulfill any of those positions or responsibility because I was in a relationship with my substance. And the substance had taken over everything. But then once I got away from the substance after like a year, things just fell into place, and I'm living a life now that I never really thought I would.
Can I live here? You can ask a whole bunch of people that I left. Why you leave? I didn't want to leave. I had to leave. A lot of people. I had to leave. My time was up. If you had the choice of leaving or staying, would you stay? Yes, I would stay. Many people. But we don't have the resources. But I bet you if we had the resources like that man right there, Tyler wanted to do and stuff like that, that we had housing and we had other places. Okay, you finished this program, okay, let's put you in the housing. If you're doing good, and let's say he's doing everything like he's supposed to, okay, staying clean, let's put him in the housing. Oh, 3, 5, 10 years, is it worth it? Instead of him going to emergency rooms and all that stuff, you save a lot of money. But we're not there yet. But we getting there, we getting there. You know, I'm living proof of it, man.
I'm just glad I stayed.